Yeah, we're getting in. So what, this is a Premier Division Hour 12 game. Jasmine versus 10 for Rubber Ducky. Team of 10 for Rubber Ducky consists of basically IM and SV Mix Smash. You've got Bulk Pocketing, Q Medic, Yuki and Smuglet Scouts. Roaming is Eps and Doman's Pez. And the Jasmine team is Brutalix Medic, Soul, Roaming, Geo, Pocket, Uloops, Demo Man, Jamie and Badness Scout. And the score apparently is 2-0 to 10 for Rubber Ducky, and they've just had like a server problem, as in probably config stuffed up, and it went and reset the map when it was 2-0 to 10 for Rubber Ducky.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, so basically, when they all get in again, they'll start the third round, I believe.
Medic.
So yeah, Campbell, is this what you were kind of expecting? Yuki seemed to be dominant. It's like 5 minutes,
so.
I think. Yeah, 5 minutes, 2-0 already, so...
Yeah, I think you can always expect 10-4 Rubber Duckies to pull out a pretty early lead versus pretty much any team. They're the strong favourite for the division this season, I guess. Got some players from Team Immunity and Super Villains, number 2 team, a few hours ago, so definitely got a strong lineup.
Yeah, they're basically stuffing out the settings a bit to just make it work out for them, and then they're all on their teams respectively in classes, so whenever they go live it'll be basically third round start.
Some stats from the first half, yeah.
Stats. Oh, go for it, Campbell.
Pez top damaging on 2 for 2, but top damaging 2.3k damage. Next highest is Yuki with 1.8k, 9 kills. Eps top fragging, 10 kills, straight onto damage of Yuki. And yeah, it's not looking good for Uloops, I'd say. Bottom damaging,
Ooh.
600 damage, 1500 taking.
Yeah, just before we went live, or before the map ended, he actually did get caught out before the last push, so he was actually not even alive for when they tried to mount the last defense. But yeah, this is a bit weird. Like, this is Uloops' transition into Premier Division. He didn't have a good Div 2 season last hour, so yeah, it's like he's kind of stuck. How I see it, I think he's stuck between being like a Division 1.5 demo man and kind of like biting at like Tex heels. Like, he needs to really step up his game if he wants to compete with like the top 4 demo man in Australia. Like, compared to last out, it's kind of like competing with like Yule, Pez, Cindy, Bulk, you know, Termo, and basically this is kind of like the reality here.
Looks like it's going live again.
Select the camera, Campbell, call it who you want to watch.
Alright, I'm gonna watch Soul this mid.
Sure.
Doing the
Soul
fast
Cam.
rollout. Doing the really fast rollout here. He's shooting Pez there. Steals his pack. And he's not doing much now, but he's a good spam off. And it looks like Pez is really low there. It's actually 2 early deaths here. Uloops and Soul down. But 2 early deaths from 10-4 Rubber Ducks as well. It's a bit of a mid-evening itself out, and looks like Jasmine actually might have this mid. There's a lot of players down for 10-4. Let's see if Q can get out here. Doesn't really matter if Pez dies, but he's definitely going to get chased by Madness, I imagine.
Q got
Looks
out.
like
He got out. Yeah.
Will get out. Yeah.
That was a really like convincing win. Like what happened was like, so it was basically like he couldn't contest the demo much, just take the health back and kind of like make teams play off each other's sides. But Yuki went across the point and actually killed Uloops like right at the beginning. But then like they lost a few players, they bled a few, and then yeah, Jasmine actually got good position. Now they're pushing second, equal Uber, and they forced the Uber with good spam.
Really good play there. It looks like Jasmine have a way better Uber. Soul goes down there, that's bad. And it looks like they are getting some cap time.
I think that they're not going to win this fight, to be honest. Like, they're losing players here. Like, Yuki's behind.
Q goes
Yuki's
down
on
there
it.
to G.
Yeah.
Brute goes down there as well. It's a bit of a DM fight here. Looks like 10-4 Rubber Ducks have the better of that, and they're going to recap their second.
Yeah, Yuki went huge.
Really
Like,
low there. But back up by Jamie! Oh, Bulk with a great rocket across point. Just directed Jamie on last.
Wow, they actually keep the point. That's actually really surprising. But now they've got to probably try and repush. Smuggler goes down, Yuki goes for a poke, he gets out. They still want to try and recontest this because it is equal. Both mechs did go down, but I suspect that Red will probably still even try to have a good poke or try to set up a forward defense. But that being said, Yuki's gone to the engineer, so they're quite content to sit at last. And Jasmine aren't running any utils at the moment, so they'll probably wait for Equilibers, send in 2 for a force, and then swap someone out, Jamie or Madness, to scout. I mean, not to scout, to snipe.
Yeah, I'm thinking Madness has shown his own on Sniper in the scrims recently. I think he might have a go at Sniper. I haven't really seen much of Spy or any other plays coming out from Jasmine. They play pretty standard, but always a strong position holding their fourth. It's like Smoglet sniping from door 5 here. Might get a pick in there when they try and enter.
Well,
It's like Madness does go down for the suicide.
Yeah. And now they're repushing. Like Bulk's already clearing stickies out. You've got Epps who's playing lower. He wants to try get an opening, try to probably go for a play. They're wasting a lot of time here, but I don't think they're not going to be able to break out to get a good position. Like Yuki's still on engineer. Like
Madness has gone Sniper, so
Smuggler's
going to the Madness camp.
Like super aggressive. Like he's sniping in lobby. Like they're just using that to get like free position, but they backed out. So yeah, Madness cam it is.
Coming into lobby here. But they're not really pressuring him out here. I think he can get some good angles here.
See where Yuki is? Do you see where Yuki is? He's right next to him around the corner there.
Oh wow. Almost gets picked there.
Both
Does get a
headshot each other, if you saw that. Both snipers headshot each other. Like, they had the buff and that's the reason they didn't die. Like, they both got the quick 150 shots on each other. They were both on 30 health.
Like Madness rotating to door 1. 6 door 1 there. Just trying to find an angle here, but blocking him out pretty well. They're holding pretty far back though.
Yeah, it's like the thing about 10-4, they're actually doing like a forward hold, you could say, off the combo. See how the medic's really far forward with Gem 1 pocket. Like that's probably the best way against Sniper and Process, to just like don't give the Sniper any room. And as you see, he's sniping door 1. Madness is trying to snipe door 1, trying to get a good angle on the left ramp.
Interesting little teleporter there next to door 2. Let's see how that comes into play.
Okay,
maybe for Q.
I think I know what that is. I think it's the reverse teleporter. If they pop in, Q gets on the teleporter and teleports far back, you know what I mean? So he doesn't need to pop his Uber maybe, or maybe for Yuki as well, if it is a reverse teleporter, you know what I mean? So I could definitely see a play like that, but they're really posturing, like they're taking their time, they really want to go off this Madness.
Moving forward his engine there in the lobby.
Yeah, he was doing that before, like he was trying to bait something out, like bait Smorg out for a snipe.
Q's stalemate here. That trap's above the light there, I'm not sure if Epps knows about that or not. Almost gets picked, but it's like they're back. They're just getting some really good spam and spy play coming out here from Smorglet.
This is really good, like Smorglet. Like they'll definitely do something like this. Like they know the other teams only has a sniper, and he's right behind him in IT. So I'm on the Smorglet cam actually. Madness goes down, and Smorglet's on the man.
Shoots it! Oh, he gets through!
Wow, what a player!
That was almost the biggest botch of his life, but it does end up getting through. Just used straight in 10-4.
Ulubs kills Yuki, Soul goes down, Ulubs goes down, big cleanup, you know, they
Jamie in for the back cap.
Jamie,
so he's gonna get it!
He's got it!
Oh, and Soul comes in as well.
Jamie and Geo, no, Jamie and Geo, wow, that was a bit of a misplay, yeah, that was a bit of a misplay.
Yeah, just let those players get behind, and they had an NG, but the sentry just got cleaned up.
Yeah, the issue wasn't there, and what also happens was Smog was still spy, like he should have switched out to scout probably, you know what I mean, and tried to, you know, he could probably try to stop that, but yeah, he mid.
Soul, 12 HP on this mid, gets dumpstered early by Pez.
They've been super aggressive here, Red Soldiers, as well, like, also F's tried to go pretty fast, I got denied, Madness goes down, Soul's
really important picks there from 10-4.
Yeah, they gotta get
Flanks
out.
down.
They've lost 3. Convincing mid by 10-4 Rubber Ducky, and they're like all over the Jasmine's combo here. Like there's players behind at last right now. We've got Bulk's in at last with Epps, and Epps is on the medic right now.
But Yuki's coming in for the flank. It gets cleaned up by Madness there, but they did. Oh, it looks like Q went down as well. I didn't see
Q
that.
went down in that little transition, so. I think that's a bit of an overcommitment you could say right there. Like, Pez has probably got to die here. Pez is on 19. He's cleaned up. This scout could probably die, Small. He's down on up. They gotta have spawns. Like, Jasmine can't really push. Like, they could probably try force the issue. If they kill Smorky, it'll be huge. dancing around. Q's up with a soldier.
Oh, looks like Ulips gets caught out.
Whoa, that's huge. That's big. That's got to be pushed up the hills. Like, yeah, there's arrows flying out by Q. Epps is ready to go. You got Smorg already in sewer. Like, they're looking to just push instantly. So yeah, they're busted in through choke already. They've already got some cap time. You know, Jasmine are all at last, and what they're doing for last defense, they just have a sniper. That's what they've got.
They do have the slide Uber advantage. Not sure if they know it, but it will be hard for the 10-4 to push. They might go for a suicide in sniper, but Pez is really forward and lobby here.
Yeah, I think this is really good. Like, 10-4 don't want to make use of this Uber ad. That's why they're playing really forward. You know what I mean? Like, they just try to take the free ground. Like, look at Smorg. Smorg's in. Oh my god.
They get forced.
Wow.
It's a really good play by Smorglet. But Q might get caught out here, but luckily gets away there. So many frags going on in lobby here, but looks like 10-4 are losing players, and oh no, Uloops gets caught out again. So should have known that they had a full Uber advantage there and couldn't be going for the force, and they just use in kill Soul.
You've got spawns coming up on one, but this could be a defense like you guys. Like, you get early frags and your spawns can come and save the day, and that's what's happening right now. Can it happen? Oh,
Just Jamie alive. Yeah, that was close, but
that was really close. Yeah. I think if Uloops was up, they would have probably defended that really well. Next mid, eh?
Tough.
Yeah, it's 3-1. 3-1. Okay, so they're doing the config thing. Not gonna lie, but I think Soul's a pretty sad gamer at the moment.
I think it's a pretty good effort by Jasmine to take a round off, but as you'd expect, it's just a dominant performance by 10-4 over Ducky's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick quiz at the stats, hopefully. So yeah, oh wow, Yuki's going really huge. Top fragging and top damaging as well. Followed by like Geo, Bulk and Epps, the soldiers, so like the demos aren't really doing much.
Pez actually getting out damaged by Uloops as well in Madness. So
yeah,
he's down there. But most of the frags just going to Yuki, 12 frags. Next highest is what, 6? But
yeah.
double the frags of his next top fragger, so
like,
he's definitely making work.
I think what you saw there's like both, like whoever won mid had the advantage, like went forward, and then the game really slowed down for like the last push. Like you saw that when Jasmine were pushing their last, like they, like you know, they were so long trying to get a sniper pick off Madness. Like you know, Smoggle had enough, went spy. You know what I mean? Like yeah, and they were lucky because they got the back cap. Like Geo and Jamie reacted really fast. So, like they were losing second, like the repush, and they just went in for a back cap on last, and they got it. So
a team like Rubber Duckies just won't let you just sit there and hold the dominant position. You know, they're gonna try and make a play. I think they should have probably expected that spy a little bit. Just such a long stalemate. Was it going on for like, you know 4 or 5 minutes just holding forth? So
yeah, we even did that like last hour with ONS. Like if we were at a last and there was like getting real stalemate, even we were able, because if you got like an SG or heavy, you can definitely defend last with equal Uber 5v6. Like you should be able to get enough time for that spawner guard. So may as well throw a player away, like do a sneaky spy tactic. Like that'll probably work in most instances if the other team's playing super safe and super slow. Like you can get a lucky pick and. Yeah, Smorg looked like he was going with it. Like, I think he missed the first stat, but he was able to get Brittlix easily. Like, no one reacted, no one knew that he was there. And, like, the teams are swapped, like the colours, so whenever they ready up, he'll be going live for the second half.
Only the Rubber Duckies players are checking out the Blood Moon tonight.
Very nice. Everyone's just gonna have a little gander outside.
Yeah, Yuki top scoring that half. It's going massive for his team, I think.
Yeah, Yuki on scout, and the thing about that as well is he also had minimal heals as well, looking at the stats as well, so he's just like running around, getting a buff, just doing work, playing off damage, like you saw on like that second point fight, when Jasmine kind of like had really good position, Ubered in, you know, they captured the point, like Yuki got like a few kills clean up, but Jasmine's still ultimately able to hold to a point of good spawns coming in from the forward spawn. And we've got ready up noises coming in now, so hopefully we'll go live soon. I think you should watch Uloops this mid, like see how he goes. Put some faith in young Uloops.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to go the fast rollout. He screws up. Oh, he's 27 HP coming to mid. I don't think I'd come into mid at this point. But
yeah,
looks like he's risking it going right.
Soul actually like kind of took the early brunt of Pez for that. Like he saw that, like he kind of played tight, took the early sticky damage and got out. So at least Uloops can probably contest this mid. And looks like they're all back in.
He kept going aggressive, but getting picked early. And all of Jasmine's just really low right now. But 2 frags do go down for turn 4. Looks like they're gonna get chased out. But Q will live. But yeah,
they're still chasing them. IT, yeah, look, the comments IT, look at Geo and Uloops. They're like, what's going on? Oh my god.
Uloops is DZ.
Oh my god, Brutalix.
Pipe small.
Wow. Okay.
Can actually get the better of that.
Yeah. Q has Uber and Brute doesn't yet. Like they could Uber in to stop this. Like they
Geo
can
turns around,
Brute
the scout rushes door too. Oh, Geo goes down. They Uber first. Still coming out to what happens in the Suba.
Uloops spawned. Now they'll hold second, but they need to get something done here.
Oh, Bulk just gets a huge rocket on midi onto Soul there.
Very nice, my Bulk.
Looks like they're fighting this.
Uloops gets really good damage on both soldiers.
goes down.
Both soldiers are like super low.
Even players.
Back cap.
Even Ubers as well, but back cap coming in from Jamie.
Wow,
Jamie's got, what, 2 back caps this game
now?
now?
2 back caps, so 4-2. That was really... 3-2, sorry. That was really chaotic, oh my god.
That was really really ballsy IT push there from Uloops, and I think it's Scout as well. Uloops tries the fast rollout again this mid and screws up again. And looks like Soul's gonna die actually to Pez. Tries to compensate but gets picked, and Eps is 10 HP. What's going on, Tom?
Well, yeah, like you said, Uloops is still in. He's probably gotta die here. Oh, he gets out 12 up. Like, if Uloops stuffs up his route, he does go down, sorry, in Sewer. And they're still pushing around Choke. So yeah, like I said before, if Uloops goes fast and stuffs his roll, like you're definitely right. Like Soul has to go fast and die. Like basically that's just like to die from. Like last minute it worked out because Soul got out, he was able to re-enter, and they kind of like picked Yuki and they kind of picked players that were close, like on their crates. But now they're just probably gonna just Uber in because there's no demo. Bulk's already in. Oh, he gets dropped.
Oh no.
Eps is in now. Very good.
Small
like,
dies as well.
This is a really good Uber by Geo. Like yeah, like Eps is dead. He's just gotta like jump around, forfeit his life.
So they're gonna pick Eps as well.
Yeah, like they gotta push out. Like they're even in saving grace as Q. Like 10-4, Ducky do have Uber out. Like that's only saving grace they've got. And like, you know,
only 10%, so it's pretty hard to use. I'd say
it's if they grind it, if they grind, they can probably still go for like get an easy pick. But I don't know, it was really hard. Like Bulk was in. I saw what I wanted to do. Like Uloops wasn't spawned, so there was no trap, so he can walk in. But he basically got focus fired by Soul and Geo, and then Small went down, and then. Yeah, Jasmine had the better Uber exchange, and hell.
Yeah. Amazing Uber by Geo though, he's really showing his potential as Pocket, his amazing Pocket.
Yeah, he is. And IT push, actually let him in IT for free. Bulk's in. Like, what are they doing? They're giving them all this free ground. Is this a free Spire?
I'm not even going to use Uber.
Look at Bulk, look at this. He's gone straight to last. Ooh.
The single comes out. Oh, pause. Oh, that's a really bad time to pause.
Oh, well, it's good because this is really good pace of the game.
I guess the pause is in 90 seconds in the future as well.
Yeah,
so.
90 seconds in the future. I'm trying to like view the game info, see whoever dropped out, but hopefully this is a pause and nothing else because it doesn't seem like anyone's dropped.
So the Ubers are about even.
Does Brute even have Uber? Yeah, he's actually got a better Uber, Brute. Like,
Bulk's pretty forward in, and he's trying to kill Soul, but I think Soul can get out of that pretty easily. He's not really going to catch anything with the Suba.
Yeah.
And the scouts are pretty forward from 10-4 as well, so...
Oh, unpause, here we go. Q's really hurt, like post-Uber. He could die here if he wants to, but... This is a really weird position going on.
They're sandwiching them. Uloops goes down.
Wow.
Q goes down.
Wow.
Kills himself.
Soul's dead. Soul's down. Good pass by Pez.
Looks like 10-4 are gonna clean this up. Oh, but Jamie with the big plays.
And Brute. This should be round. I think this is round.
Kills Morklet as well. Jamie's just going huge.
Eps is in last. Oh, okay. Oh wow, Jamie.
Wow. Got a 3k there. Kills Eps again in this lobby. Oh my god. Looks like they're gonna push this. I mean, they do have heals, but Brute's got a slow spawn, but looks like Jamie's gonna go for a play regardless.
They're shooting it. They can shoot it out, but Soul does get minced a bit. You
They're
might
probably gonna
reload.
recontest here because they have the heals and like they're gonna. Jasmine's just gonna back off. All really low though. Ulix almost gets caught again, and Soul dies.
The big thing is 40% Uber ad. Like,
yeah.
this could be round if it's played really smart, and there's no utils of any sort for Team Jasmine, and they're in. So this is
Looks
really
like
good.
Small Glut and Bulk just cleaning up there. Just don't even need Uber. They just push in.
Yeah. So like what happens is the scouts just walk in, like they're at 80% walking, so they're basically saying by the time they peek and prod, like after they bait shots, they'll basically have Uber, you know what I mean? And then they can just like Uber and plus that out, but they don't even need the Uber, they just muscled in. So who are watching this mid?
I'm gonna watch Pez this mid.
Sure.
Goes the slow option rollout. He's hitting Soul pretty hard in the pack, but Soul does steal the pack. Oh, and Phillips just gets destroyed. I'm not sure how that happened, but does get picked.
This could be
somehow
still
survives
good
on
for
like
Jasmine.
10 HP.
I saw that, yeah. This is good for Jasmine. Like, you notice how they play a lot better when they play tighter, but that being said, Yuki's sniping, and he actually didn't go to mid to snipe, he just sat back at the choke. And now they're re-pushing mid, but this is good.
Poking here, he's doing a lot of damage. They're just trying to get Yuki some angles here, and he does get a headshot. It's on Geo. Goes destroyed. They're just poking this, trying to get Yuki some angles. It looks like there's a player sewers for Jasmine, so don't want to get too forward here.
Look at this position actually. They could Uber in behind him at choke here, but they choose not to. Now they're in. Uber this exchange.
Oh, it's a big Uber.
It's a multi by 10-4, but Bulk kills Soul. Oh wow.
Madness kills Bulk as well, so can't even yourself out. And this scout's really overstaying. Small Glut died in there. Yuki kills Madness, so just frags all over the place. Even players still, but looks like Yuki's gonna get caught out. Good play by Gio there, but it does die, and Jamie dies as well.
They're all dead.
Looks like Brute's dead.
Brute's dead, Uloops.
Uloops is trying to... Oh, the melee!
6 health.
Oh.
Very nice by Eps.
So let's taunt that.
Didn't have a Tomberry signed hand for that. And look at Soul, he's sitting on mid, in between the crates, just being a goblin, waiting for the call that, you know, made to himself. He definitely could do this. He should go right now. He's in spotted.
Oh, he gets it! He gets cute!
Good play.
It's the Soul we know and love there.
And looks like 10-4 content to probably hold, like... Yeah, they're not going for any aggressive play whatsoever.
I think they're just gonna wait for a Soul spawn, and then push with heals, or maybe wait for Uber.
It's hard to say, like, I reckon it would have been pretty good if one of the scouts actually went back, like Yuki went right back and then switched to sniper. Like, that could really, like, you know, catch him off guard, screw with him a little bit, but I think it's got to be stalemate. Like, I think they're going to wait for
Madness is grinding. Might try and use Uber into mid.
I reckon they're going to go probably push IT with Uber, you know, like that seems pretty legit, and that's what's happening.
Yuki will spot it though, so they're pretty prepared for this 10-4.
Sticky's up point. Oh my god, Ulix is dead.
Oh. Was such a nice save, but
big multi.
Good sticky trap. And 10-4 are also low, and they get 2 kills with the Uber somehow, even though they knew it was coming.
That's successful Uber, like successful Uber, 2 kills, they get the point. They could heal up and go straight in as well, like just based on this player ad. Let's see how confident they are, because the other team will have Uber to defend the point, that's the thing, and they'll get spawns. Because spawns are super short distance from last, and they're actually Ubered. Bulk's Ubered in, multi's in to choke.
Oh, really good damage there, but looks like Ulips will die. Yeah, Ulips is dead. Madness might get caught out here as well, but...
Jamie's in sewer, he wants to look for a back cap or like a flank play, like he's in sewer right now going for a flank play.
So he's been caught out. Brute does have Uber, they might try and block mid here, wait for spawners. I mean, they could have. Ulips is spawning just now, but looks like they're going to opt to... Oh, there we go. From sewer, yeah.
Oh, Bulk's behind in this sewer.
Q might get caught out here by the Uber. He does.
Nice Uber. Bulk's in now. Bulk's in behind him. So is
Yuki's in on the med. Gets cleaned up there. Oh, but Brute still dies. Looks like a DM fight, but Jasmine do have more players.
Jasmine should win this, hopefully. Like, they got spawned out, they got played out, but Geo needs to... Nice work by Uli and Jamie. Pez could die here if he gets caught. He's played smart. He backs out. That's really smart play by Pez. He's not got to bother trying to fight second. He's got to wait until he gets, like, his med gets the buff, and then he'll contest it.
Alert. The control point is being.
And they're doing
I think
that just
Temple
now.
can fight this.
Yeah, they are. Like, they just
that
wait
scout
for
might get
heals.
caught out. Who's that scout? Jamie might get caught out here.
Jamie.
Oh, he almost takes out Smuggler. That's really good big shots from Jamie, but does end up to get taken out. Miller's trying to lock off this choke, but Yuki's in. Kills Geo. Looks like Jasmine are just melting at the moment.
Yeah, Brick gets called out there. Like, I think Earl's had the right idea. Like, he held choke, but they could probably still do this. Like, it's a combo up. They should still shoot this. Like, they have spawns. Yeah. Throw your life away, Soul. Yeah, they're pressuring him out. But they'll probably have to forfeit this point pretty much soon. Like, they gotta have Uber up in 10. You know, full Uber pushing mid, but let's see what Jasmine do. Like, Brood's not even spawned yet, so it's 100% ad, and what have they got
Soul's
to
gonna look
defend
for
there?
the force here. Might get up on the little roof on the
RT
left.
push. RT. There's no stickers there. They just got walking free. They might not even have to use Uber here. Like, this is how bad it is. Like,
Yeah, Soul's falling
for
IT.
Jasmine.
I think he really should have tried to force it. Maybe he's come.
Nah, it's a free
he's
point.
fully out.
3 point.
3 point.
And, yeah, and second might be free as well. Like, they can get Uber to defend last, Team Jasmine, but will they, or will they fight second? That's the thing.
Looks like 10-4 is still keen to use the super out on second.
They're in. Bulk. Oh, Bulk.
Bulk does a
Heal
sticky
by
trap.
Yeah, the pipe trap.
Looks like they're not going to use the super with Bulk down, but they are still keen to
They're
get
taking
second
free
here.
ground. Like, free ground's so important, and basically, it's got to be equal Uber.
You're only really spammed here though, so they're pretty out. Bulk slow, or Ep slow.
Geo being super aggressive. Oh, it drops Eps. That's basically like dropping a pocket in that situation and forces the multi.
Oh, really good play
His
by
team
Geo
needs
there.
to get in, but like Geo's on an island at the moment. Actually,
He's
like,
overextending
yeah.
in. Looks like Brute might get caught here. Oh, Bulk whiffs his shots there.
Is being captured.
Get Jamie.
They're actually Jasmine cleaned this up. Look, Geo's still alive. He did good damage onto Pez. Q's on 20 health, 10 health. Oh wow.
Pez has just got to buy time for his medic here.
Madness. What a player.
And
Madness.
it gets Demo and Med.
He's
Huge
gonna kill a
plays from
soldier. He'll
Madness.
kill a soldier. Look at Madness. Hey, I lied. Pez shoots him out the sky, but we're not.
He should die though.
Eps, he's gonna get pack IT. He's gonna be 130 if he gets the pack, but it's
If anyone
sticky.
pushes IT right now, he's gonna die. No,
Wow.
he gets the pack.
Big Eps. Oh, Ulip's fine.
Phillips is chasing
Awesome.
this.
I think it's got a bit of stalemate now, and Smuggler's sniping, so...
It's like Epps might. Oh no, he's back.
Yeah, like, they got playing
Gone for
slow,
play
like, they got a sniper. But, yeah, Smuggler's sniping, so I think it's gonna be definitely slower pace now, pushing into 4.
It's like they're trying to use the super ad through IT here, Jasmine.
That's a smart play, they're going under now.
Who's on
A blind
Geo?
top.
Might get Bulk here, but oh, so low, he gets out.
It's a free second point. Like, that's probably worth... Eps is behind him, wow. Oh my
Control
god.
point is being
Okay.
contested.
Play by Epps there.
That was
Baiting
a
with
bit.
his pocket.
Yeah, I think, no one actually went through IT. Like, everyone went through, like, sort of choke on Jasmine. That's why, like, Eps just, like, kind of, like, did the juke. Like, they went under IT, and he just went above, you know what I mean? And got behind
Yeah.
him, so... Yeah, this is gonna be a repush.
Oh, really early use there from.
There's a
From
back cap going on.
from
Soul's
Key
in,
roll.
Soul's in last, so is Jamie.
Last control point is being captured.
Soul
They
gets
do get cleaned up by Yuki and Epps. Just
Yeah,
really
this
strong
is just,
play by Yuki.
just leapfrogging. Like, they're just leapfrogging until they get, like, a really better, like, Uber exchanger, I guess. I think they want to use this to contest. Yeah, they're going sewer and they got bust out for sewer to contest it, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know if they got choke. Yeah, they're about to use it now to block.
I think they're gonna get any kills with this super. Oh, but Epps goes up
Oh,
his rocket
wow.
jump, just gets out.
Yuki kills Madness on the flank, and this is really bad for Jasmine now. Like, Yuki's behind him, all causing all sorts of problems for him, and like, they're committing players to chase them. They've got, you know, their other players busting in middle, so I think Jasmine probably got to lose this point unless
Yuki's
they
back
get
in.
really good frag.
They kill a soldier. Soldier's so low. Yuki
Brute's
does kill.
down. Epps kills Jamie and Brute, like, yeah. This could be potentially round as well.
Someone goblin sewers. Soul. Will Yuki take the better of it? Oh, Soul gets Yuki. Oh, almost kills Smoglet as well. Good play by
Where's
Soul.
Ulib? So he just needs to get out. He needs to just sit at last and don't even think about...
Alert.
Yeah, be safe.
The control point is being contested.
Things are looking pretty grim for them now.
Time has been added.
I feel even right now Ulips is a bit forward here. I mean, they're full Uber disadvantage.
Well, they have
Get
to
caught
probably
out by
do
the
this.
Uber.
Like, that's the thing. They probably have to do something like this. So the blind time for their shit to get out, and you know, like they probably want to hold forward, then just try to like run away and kite, and hopefully Brute lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Fully used though from Q. Could turn out in Jasmine's favour here. But Brute goes down. It's a really big pick. Smuggler dies there.
Being captured.
It looks like Jasmine are just melting here a bit. Really low players on.
They can hold this. Actually, they
there.
focus players. Look at this. Yeah, they could probably hold this. Madness dies. That's probably big factor. Like if they kill the scout, kill Yuki.
Yuki comes in.
Nice,
Oh, Yuki
yeah.
dies. That's really
I reckon
huge.
they've held this. Yeah, they've held this. Yeah, Pez is out. Like they've got ads still. Oh, Med's so low. 60 health by Q. Soul gets
Someone lower RT. Is that Q? Oh, Q gets out. Huge plays by Q getting out of that there.
Alert.
gets Geo.
Control point is being
Oh
contested.
my gosh.
Pez
Pez is in.
forward.
Pez
They
is
can
in.
kill him. Yeah, nice Madness. Nice.
A 2 down here. They're still trying to contest 2 down. Might get all caught out here.
Soul's
Soul
dead. Look at
does a
Soul.
huge
Look at
jump.
that. Nice Soul. Med's dead. Med's dead. Med should die here. Oh!
Oh, huge rocket by
Just got
Bolt.
Uber. He just got Uber just in time. And now, Breed's got to have 100% ad, so... This is actually really exciting. That was a really good defense.
Yeah. Looks like they're all just trying to get onto Jasmine here, and they do use and lose 2 players, 3 players. So,
This is really bad. Like, both scouts are on him on grass. I think Geo's dead here.
well, this Q's healing.
Yeah.
Taking this a
is-
bit fast when they just force
It's
them.
round. It's round now. Like, Yuki's already started
Yeah.
laughing.
Good-
I do
good
have to
kills
say
by
this is
Vulcan,
round.
actually.
Oh, Epps is missing all his rockets onto Soul. Finally
Phillips
kills
and
them.
Soul get caught late.
Yeah, this is really bad. What happened was, during that Uber exchange, like, Yuki and Smog basically killed Madness, which is probably like a really big factor. Like, there's no Madness there to help do damage, help try to clean up post-Uber as in post-Jasmine Uber, and then, yeah, they basically, like, focused Geo down.
They're on lobby here. Oh, Epps almost goes huge. So much damage. They're throwing away. They have full Uber advantage, and they just lost Pez and Epps.
I think they can afford to do plays like this, so that's the thing, like, it's as much as no consequence, as long as Q gets out, like, Jasmine just throwing plays like early just to like try to get, I guess, equal trade, so kind of delays it, try to get Brute to get his Uber to get like, you know, defense up, which actually could work.
Looks like Bulk's just gonna spam from door 4.
They want to kill
You
the
have
SG
the
before they
Uber
Uber,
advantage.
yeah, they want to kill the SG before they Uber, like, I think that's the thing.
Madness gets Smuggler. That's pretty huge. Pez comes in, uses the Uber.
Oh,
and,
90
I guess
seconds
that
forward.
was round.
It's round. Time, look at the logs. Yeah, Geo went pretty huge. I think he like did an excellent job as pocket there.
Yeah, definitely had some really impressive single Ubers and gets kills with single Ubers and forces good multis.
He also still like lived after quite a bit of those Uber fights post Uber. Like he died after dealing enough damage to help the team
Yeah.
mop up as well. So big props to him. Pez also top damaging as well, with Yuki just behind him. That's probably to be expected, I think. Like this is a pretty good scout map. So and Yuki was going pretty ham. He also went sniper for a little bit and got a couple of kills. So good testament. Then Bulk and Epps following them on 4.6 and 4.4k, and then after that, it's all basically Jasmine. And Ulips, oh, he's having a rough game, really rough game.
Yeah. I mean, it's to be expected in a way if your team is sort of... I don't know. Actually, it was kind of some long and even fights, so... I guess I
think
can't really say that they're getting rolled.
From the mids, like he botched his rollouts like
Yeah.
twice from what we saw. So if he's there, he's probably not going to get as much damage on mids. Like at the mids, it was more like the soldiers and the scouts getting those really early frags that when they came forward to try and like, you know, try to take control of the crates, and they kind of Jasmine played as one big ball and got a couple of picks and one mids off like that. And yeah, like they got their round by backcapping Jamie again, so he's definitely playing backcap gaming.
Yeah, I think Ulips is one of those demos that really gets a lot of his damage on the mid fight over any other parts of the game.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
like a
seem to take
momentum.
many Ubers or anything.
He's a momentum-based demo man. I think he has a good mid and like rolls on. Like you saw that when they won the mids, like he was alive and healthy, and they kind of they got really good picks, and then they just rolled on to like second. Like he plays really good like that. But I think staging a comeback, he's probably like still a little bit inexperienced, like when to do. Like he got caught out of position a few times, as you saw. Like he's probably just have problems like adapting to those transitional situations. They're quickly like rotating on the fly. While you see Gio, he's actually adapting and rotating like really fast when he has Ubers. He wants to meet the team having aggressive Ubers, which is really good. But yeah, while that's happening, like Ulips is kind of like probably like he doesn't know, he's unsure of what to do. Like he's kind of like sitting on a flank there, like doing nothing type of thing, waiting until the fight's out and before he tries to like go in and do something when he could like try to be a bit more active or a bit more proactive. And Bulix actually died more than twice as much as Q, so
4 deaths on Q, that's really impressive.
yeah, even though it was like equal Ubers, there was like heaps of fights, I guess, where like all the players and kind of like Q got out, like he just got out running, like ditched everyone, got out, like just saved his life. Yeah,
I think that's something that's really good about Q. He always seems to stay alive.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get like best medic by default, I'm pretty sure, this season. Like it's a testament to his skill. Like he's been around for ages, Q, like back in Dinosaurs and stuff like that. And he's a solid player. He's got really solid mechanics, and he's a good read on the game, especially when you got players like Bulk, Pers, Yuki, Smallglut around him. So, and I think that also Epps had a really good half. Like he got like heaps of frags. He got 18, just one off the top. He was like in everything in it when he can be. He was also like duking the combo really hard, as you saw. Like they went low IT, he was still stuck upper IT and like appears magically behind him post Uber, like things like that. It's like really good plays because yeah, he's just like hiding, I guess, being a bit of a goblin, being a nuisance on the flanks.
Yeah, I think his comms must have been really good as well. So many sandwich players coming in from 10-4 Duckies, just the whole coming in from the front and flanks behind Jasmine and sandwiching them, just getting heaps of kills. So it happened like at least 3 or 4 times, especially that time where Jasmine pushed lower IT with Demo Man and Soldier, and yeah, just some really weird fights, but Rubber just have the experience and comms to navigate themselves out of those situations.
The Yuki advantage. Well, while they're like fighting over which team plays which color, also I think Madness as well. Madness had a really good game. Like he top fragged that whole half, 19 kills. So considering no one else on his team got double digits except for Gio, he's actually he's doing a bit of carrying work, like mopping up off Gio's damage. So he's trying to do what he can do. I noticed that like if Madness dies at the beginning of most of the fights, like post Uber, when they have a sloppy fight, like I have to say it, but Jasmine like end up losing the fight. So Madness is like pivotal in their like success.
Yeah, definitely. Seems like he's getting a bit more shut down than he's used to, versing some other primitive teams.
Yeah, I saw like Yuki and Smog, like they sometimes just gang up on him straight away and just like pick him out of the fight really, and then they just like both disappear while Ubers are being exchanged and whatnot. Then they just collapse back in, and getting the Madness pick is pivotal. But while this is happening, like Jamie's also like he's kind of like doing a really sneaky play. Like you saw that like last hold, like he kind of like baited out the Uber, just sat there, did nothing what was going on, then he gets the 3k to follow up. Like that was really good. Like even though he like baited everyone, he like had a like what can you do as a scout when Uber just had like he did what he did, and got 3 kills.
Also won both rounds for Jasmine as well for backups.
So, yeah, he's doing a bit of goblin plays, but he got round on the board. So 10 will probably be a bit disappointed by winning by soft caps, but besides that, it's like looked pretty dominant like performance. Like just the team fights, like if Gio's not able to get enough done, Ulips gets picked, or like Madness gets early picked, like yeah, Jasmine's like team fight potential just probably drops heaps. Well, like even though like sometimes Bulk got dropped, before the fights, had it happened like 10-4 Abadaki could still win the fights just on like pure DM and like mechanical skill alone. Like Ebbs could take over his pocket just as easily during an Uber fight, get good damage up, get good positions for his team, and then while that's happening, you got Smoglet and Yuki just dancing around, and then Pez. The thing about Pez as well, I want to mention, is like he's a demo that always positions himself like really well. Like all the time that I've seen him play, like he's always got really good position. Like you probably noticed as well, like when they lost the mids, like it was like always Pez that got out, you know, Pez and a medic and a scout. Like that's how like ideally it worked. Like, you know, you get your demo out, you can defend your second point and whatnot. Like if Pez didn't get caught out really fast, really early, which I think it happened a couple of rounds, he like when they lost the mids, he basically got out. So you know, he's playing super smart and like, you know, super safe, but he can with like, you know, an all-star team that he has. But yeah, like he's really good positional. And they're
he's
still
always in a
arguing
position to
over.
do damage, and
Yeah, that's like probably the important things for like I don't know, like you're playing demo now in Prem, like that's a really important thing for like demo man, and it's like any demo man can do damage, but what separates really good demo man from just like normal or average demo mans or like scrub tiers is kind of like knowing when to do the damage, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to be caught out reloading all your ammunition and, you know, get caught out like that because you just did like 1,000,000 damage, but they basically just press us and get like all buffed and healed again and then just go into you, like just off ammo advantage.
yeah, definitely.
And that could happen on this map actually, because it's really choky as well. Like, you know, you got choke and big door, like they're perfect for Doman to, in so much situations, to grind out the other team's combos. And still, assisting, playing on blue.
Actually, I have no idea what's going on this server.
No, they're like, they're messaging me and it'll take a while. So, this happens, I don't know. We can still talk more about the teams. Like, why not? Let's play some drama out there. Let's, yeah, like, okay, when Jasmine was formed, right, they had Pez, remember? They had Pez on their demo. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically like what Pez quit the game or something, and then like, oh, buggity do, what do we gotta get? Let's go get the young Ulis, who's demo man. And basically, you know, they use Ulis, you know, he goes fast on guys, he's got good bids. He is actually really fast on process, like when he can stick his rails, pity he probably choked. That's probably the best way to say it, being a bit of a choker tonight. But yeah, and then, you know, probably like a month of playing with Ulis and stuff. Pez comes back. Let's swear that, but yeah, Pez comes back, and you know, like, what do you do when you're Brute? Mr. Oh, what do I say? He's a bit of a... Did what the old Rack did when he was kind of like in charge of Rack with Tom. Remember when Tom was on the team? Just cuts everyone from the team. Remember Realm Tom? You know, he's a bit of Jack and Faye. He's a bit of a cycler.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cycler.
Bit of a face, yeah.
Face?
Yeah, face, remember? BPD face. So he cycled the whole team out to get a whole better team, but he ends up with Ulips, which you know, he's not the best demo man in the world, but, you know, the old demo goes back and goes onto an opposing team, so...
I've always been a bit sus of Pez coming back into the Brute team. Like, I think he's murked a couple of times, and they definitely go a lot better with Pez, just him being the more experienced demo man and playing Prem. And he's probably come into his own as demo, and probably one of the best demos in Australia, in terms of just... As you said, just really good positioning and DM.
Yeah, like, speaking of that, if you saw last night, Jasmine versus Team 25, which is kind of like the mates team, who've now picked up Shane, who was Disturbed, other users Disturbed for Shane as his name, and Realmy, who was probably one of the other top demos. It's probably Cindy, like no particular order, Cindy, Realm and Pez at the moment. And if you notice from those games last night, it was like Team Jasmine's first hour game, they actually drew 1-1 with Team 25, so big props to Team 25 taking a map off them. They took Badlands 5-4. And Realm was doing, like, the big D over Ellipse, like, that's all I could say. Like, Ellipse was pretty much doing, like, you know, average damage, mediocre stats compared to Realm. Like, I think Realm was doing, like, 2 to 2.5, maybe 3k more damage than Ellipse, which is quite big on a map like Badlands.
Yeah, I think Realm's really one of those demos to watch out for. The season.
I think Realm's also a demo man that can do so much with least amount of heals as well. Like, I think that game was... I really wouldn't mind to, like, get a cast or, like, watch that game, because I think that would be, like, a really good pocket game, having Big Roit versus Geo. Like, I think it kind of turned into the Battle of the Pockets type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And whoever got, like, big exchanges. Like, so Jasmine did lose Badlands 5-4, a bit heartbreaking. They were all having like an SG party on blue and stuff, all being stubborn. But yeah, but they won process, like 5-2, so like having back-to-back hour games is, you know, can be a bit hard, but they did win the map, which is a carryover map. Now in this format, there's always a carryover map from like the previous round, you know what I mean? So teams, I guess, during the previous hours, you have like 2 different maps each time, and they kind of complain saying, you know, we have to relearn the map and all this jazz, so one map carries over. So they did win the map process, which carried over, but as you saw, you know, they
I
got
prefer it that way.
Yeah, it's good, but, you know, they won the rounds by backcapping, and they pretty much got minced everywhere else.
Yeah.
Jersh is wondering what's going on. Don't know. Come on, Jeff. Let's have a look at these loadouts, mate. Come on, mate. Like, who is your favourite loadout, Jeff? Come on, Mr. Super Josh.
I'm enjoying Souls.
He's got the Get Right's old hat, actually. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's done.
Oh no, they're all on red.
Oh my
they all
God,
just
boys,
switch teams.
Okay, now that's down for reals. Yeah, like with the config now, like before you ready up, it switches the team automatically, obviously. So you know that happened. Oh wow, Smuggler, sad boy.
I think the 25 Jasmine game, the 25 winning against that team, I think is a huge upset in their eyes, at least.
Yeah, like 25 are a good quality team. Like
I think they're a team to watch out for. Yeah, I think they're definitely like top 4 contenders, and anything can happen. You know, a lot of teams are pretty even this time around in Prem.
Yeah, I think that even that just one map win, like this early in the season, like I know one map, losing a map or, you know, even a round and a half, like it won't have that big of implications, but since the teams are like, you know, you probably don't expect to win a map off a team like this so early on in the season, like they can probably like change how seedings go in playoffs potentially, so that's something to also look out for. Shout out to Shooter, he is enjoying his cast vividly.
Must be quite the cast right now. They're just running around panning each other.
Well, you're not even on TF2 TV, Josh. Like, if people try to find this cast, because I didn't have time to put a post up on those, like, they'll be struggling. Are you? But I thought you're not listed, like, at the top. Like, you have to go.
Like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, were you able to get it?
I think so.
Oh, okay,
35
very nice.
for watching or something.
Well, that's good. Okay, let's talk about facts as well now. Fact: watching anime does make you better. TF2. Do you believe this?
It can't really be undisputed here.
With the Yuki, you cannot be disputed.
Yeah.
Yuki? Yeah, all good TFT players watch anime. It's a known fact. Bulk watches anime. I watch anime. Yeah, he watches anime. Of course he does, man. What are you talking about? And Bender doesn't watch anime, so, you know, that's probably on the other side of the
probably
coin.
why, yeah.
Brutalix doesn't watch anime. That's why he got stabbed by Smuggler. And
Oh, looks like it's starting.
Oh, pick a
Watch
camera.
Ulips on this rollout.
Ulips can. Take it away,
looks like
Campbell.
he's going valley or upright. There's the early sticky, but looks like Pez isn't quite there. Placed a few stickies on the right, but he's hitting that soldier on the ground. Oh, good kill on Bulk there, double piping him. Looks like a frag's going split here, but Ulips getting really good damage on Q there. Q does go down to madness. Oh, Ulips having a huge mid, he's just doing so much damage and getting all these pipes. Pez gets 2 kills of his own.
He's got a 4K. Pez versus Ulips.
Oh, it looks like Ulips is out.
Ulips
That's
is
a
running.
smart
He's
decision.
running to the enemy team.
Oh, he's coming back in. He's going for the bomb. The med's already down.
No.
Okay, he dies. Yeah. Not sure about that play, but
He was dead. Like it was the enemy side. But like that was a pretty interesting mid. Like it was pretty passive because they both took each other's sides. You know what happened? Like they took each other's sides. They just like swapped sides, like swapped trains. You know, on Bad Bones type of thing. They played off that.
yeah. I didn't actually realise he's on the other side there, so looks like Yu goes down. I think and Roblox just getting clean up here.
Pez
They were
is
just
dead
way
here.
too
Pez
low
is
to
dead.
push there.
Yeah, like they just want to bust in just off heals. They think they probably have like position or like, you know, place to do so, but Soul and Duo were like, I don't think they probably didn't expect Soul there, but that being said, Smorg does a sneaky and kill Brute, so
Really nice play by Smuggler there. I think Smuggler's having a much larger impact on the game than the stats suggest.
yeah, it's
So
gotta be like
making all the plays.
it's gotta be what, like a 60% ad
Is being contested.
to Q, even though they're second, like they just got pushed out.
Smuggler's
And they are.
still down.
Like they're
like,
contesting this. Yeah, they're contesting this, and Jasmine are basically gone. Don't even want to know about it, which is pretty smart.
I wonder if they're going to try and use the super advantage here.
They will. They probably want to use, like, actually not use Uber. Like, they want to just muscle their way in, and I think they can do it, considering how Jasmine just sings their
Traps
side.
everywhere, and Bulk gets taken down to the traps. Oh my god.
Bulk never played demo, guys. You know.
Our control point is being
Still pushing it anyway.
Yeah, like
The
I think
Ubers are
that-
coming up for Brute. It's not too far away if they want to contest
they're
here,
giving
but
us a point up. I don't think they can contest it. Like, Geo can feel ballsy, but I don't know. I'd still feel umming. Yeah, like just be content. You got Uber to defend second.
yeah.
And here comes the grind, I guess. It's the big grind.
Okay, so what are you expecting here?
I was reckon a big door play. That's happening right now. See, Yuki and Smorg are just creating space. They're rotating to flank it, and then look at Bulk. Bulk's in corner right now. Look at that. Corner for free.
Really good play by 10-4 there. Looks like they're getting pressured out corner there.
That's good reaction. Like, that's one thing as well in this map. Like, you have to kind of divide your heavy classes. Like, they're taking so much damage by Geo. Like, you have to divide your heavy classes. Like, do you leave your demo watching choke if they all pressure big door? Do you rotate your demo and med or, like, pocket and med? Like, you can't... Like, they could have ended up bad for them because they left no one to choke, but they also reacted really fast to, like, to recover it as well, so...
Yeah, definitely really good play by both sides here.
Yeah, you're watching this, how Pez is working the choke, I mean the flank with his scouts, like this is what they're doing, like Pez is there, so they probably sometimes think that Combo's gotta be there, but like, you know, Q's just hiding, like close choke with a soldier.
Yeah, I mean there's not much you can really do when the med's playing, like the position up top.
But that did
So
speak Jasmine,
push and choke again.
yeah, look, they gave up holding the choke, he's just holding top now, and let him in for free.
Geo getting pretty low
They
there.
have to Uber here, like Geo fell down and Brute fell down, so...
Oh, Geo catches Pez!
Good Uber, like they've milked that, but he did get the demo man, so... Brute needs to get out, or he'll die here. Good juggle.
Really good play by Madness there, just blocking Bolt there from killing Brute.
Jamie?
It looks like 10-4, just melting here.
Wow, Jamie's alive.
Huge plays by
dead.
Madness and Jamie, just
Q's probably dead.
going massive.
Yeah, he's dead. Please, kill him. 11 health. Madness has got to kill him.
We have seen Q
No.
get out of these, but
Jamie.
no, not this time.
Pez is dead? Pez?
The Pez is dead.
Wow, that was he did the Ulas, I'd probably call that. Bit of a throw. But yeah, that worked out really well. Like, Pez went down was huge. Like, even though they had a better Uber, like, Brute got out luckily. Like, he nearly got stuck at the door, but he actually made it through. He didn't get juggled, didn't get an ampersand. So, yeah.
Like Yuki's on Sniper to counteract the full Uber advantage in this forward spawn. Oh, and he gets tulips. Huge pick.
That could be, like, same
Let's
thing,
swap
like
back
in
to
reverse.
Oh, really nice force there by Epps.
Yeah,
They're probably looking to fight this.
Yeah, they
Duckies.
probably will.
The control point
Like,
is being
yeah, they got no demo. Like, Pez has got to come through top and try to spam point, which he is doing right now. Soul kills Pels, that's huge. I think.
Morgan sent from the lower door on Geo.
Oh, this is really chaotic. I think they need to get out Jasmine. Like,
Morgan's
Geo
doing a
wants to
really
fight
nice
this.
job of blocking them off here and just keeping the pressure on.
Geo, turn around. Kill the Yuki and the Smoglet. Oh, Ulips! Okay.
Madness and Ulips
Not
just
gonna
get
lie.
2 kills and Madness just
Epps
goes
is in.
massive.
On Brute.
Oh, Brute on 4 HP!
Whoa, he tried to surf that, but he couldn't anyway. Like, he just ate the rockets. Epps probably fudged that a bit. But that was really... looked really sloppy, but it was actually really well coordinated. Like, the team's just won off pure GM and skill. Like, it was really swingy. Like, I thought Jer was overextended, but then Ulips came, that spawned, and worked really well. Ulips got good damage on. And look at this. Get on
Just
the
waiting
point,
for the
come
Uber,
on.
using the Uber
Please,
straight in.
Get on the point.
Really late bait at the point here. That actually might
Yeah, this
cost
could
them
be
pretty
bad.
hard.
This could be bad.
3 down, 4 down. Yeah,
Oh my-
no one on the point.
They-
Chasing frags into spawn, like...
Did they throw? Did they throw that?
That
Really
was
hard?
a-
Like, no one
yeah.
ran to the point. Like, they had... Like, Epps wasn't up because he was dead, and he wasn't like... There was no one under the point. I think they threw that. That was a bit of
I
a
think
throw.
Brood also Ubered, was a scout in like Jamie on... Yeah, Ubered
Yeah,
him on
but
point for a little
that
bit
scout
more than he
was
could have.
That scout was way too slow. Like, he should have
Yeah,
just been in
definitely.
bam bam. Like, they still had a scout up from that previous fight, so... And they got in drop down. Like, to repush. Yeah, look at this. Pez in combo down, drop down. I really like this play.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to
really
kill
smart.
whoever's there. Like, because with this, they can still push big door. Like, look at Pez. Oh, Jamie!
Oh, Jamie gets killed!
Wow, oh my god, that's... I was gonna credit them.
Is that a drop or is that like 96
It
or
wasn't a drop.
97%?
I think he just killed the medic. I don't think it was a drop. I didn't hear the crackle, but...
Looks like
play.
Brute will have the what 40-50% Uber advantage pushing mid now if they don't pick him. Like this holding strong choke, Jasmine.
You notice how the difference is with this? Oh, small goes down, like they're holding forward, 10 for Rubber Ducky, I'd like electing to hold some players forward as well, like they want them to force before they come in. As opposed to like, Jasmine just letting them in for free, and they're opting to push through the big door. I don't like this actually, if they all know they're there, like
Yeah.
they can spam them out, like look at that, like they're wasting so much time. Like,
Trying to get in for free, but yeah,
they
10-4
won't,
just
they have to
doing
use-
so
you
much
have to
spam.
use
Like look at
that,
this.
like
Brute's going down to 90. Well, looks like he might not have to use here.
control point.
Oh, that's actually really good. I was actually quite surprised. I think Pez probably could have committed more, but no. Epps did die, so
Time has has been added.
I think Pez just spammed sort of all 4 pipes at once, so they were allowed to have a small break into the big door to get in. Rather, maybe if you use like 2 pipes at once or something. Then
Gio's got good Uber here. I don't know if he'll get anything done. Soul dies on the flank, but they're able to cap the second point, which is probably pretty good. As long as they don't lose any more players. Like, heal up a bit.
are really low. Looks like Jasmine have this 4th anyway.
Yeah, but the other team are contesting lobby, but I think they're backing out right now. Like, yeah, 10-4, they had a bit of spam. They're backing out. Yuki's sniping.
Will they botch the last push again? That's the question.
I don't think they can go off the side. Like, they're still committing to a bit of a forward hold as well. Like, Epps is forward, Yuki's got a good sight line. Like, Jasmine are climbing over. They just gotta walk their medic up to Riverside.
Tempo sort of doing the IM defense for, I-52, the
lower.
NG sniper on every last.
Yeah. There's stickies on River as well. Madness has probably got suicide. I think he's got suicide. Yeah, Maz is dead. Dead. They probably gotta start pushing out. Probably send a player. Maybe Epps. Where's Epps? Yeah, Epps is going in. He's
it looks like Epps going.
And then you get a backup sniper. I actually like this play. This could be really good if you can get the pick.
Jamie's baiting for Soul here.
Yeah, Soul's been spotted. Like Epps splashed him. I think the little suicide play's over. I think Epps got back out. And you got Madness versus Yuki now. Pick a sniper, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Madness here. Pretty far back. I think they should be taking lobby here.
Yeah. Like, if they knew anything from last map, they should know that they shouldn't really waste much time, like goofing around, because Small would probably just go spy, you know. But his Madness peeking in for a lot. Sees the med.
Body shots Pez down to 88.
I don't think it's gonna work anymore. Like, has to rotate. The med Q's just got hold really close. Like, yeah.
Playing this game really slow, like this in process as well. That both teams are just taking it really slow at times. Like, kind of really surprised by that since the scrims are so aggressive.
Well, this isn't official. It's not a scrim, so
yeah.
So Madness sniping really sees no one because they're holding so forward. Like, they're holding at the roller door basically, and Yuki's actually counter sniping like really forward as well, trying to find Madness or someone. And Madness is rotating.
Back under. I think. Oh, he body shots Yuki. I think that should have happened.
Will they go off that? Geo's looks like he wants to go, but they're still siding. Still side Soul. Okay.
Oh, another headshot by Madness onto Madness. Still think nothing can be done. Like, you got 2 kills, but it's still really hard. It's not an SG still. Like, unless he gets a really important pick, like a demo man, you know, pocket, med. Soul's on spy.
Wow, Soul.
Madness dies anyway.
Yeah. Soul cam, I think. This is interesting. Soul rarely goes spy. If at all.
I don't think I've ever seen Soul go spy. Looks like he might be going for the back cap spy over anything. Yeah, he's going for the back cap.
But they're all like at last. That's the thing. Like, they're not really pushing out because it is a really hard point to re-push.
Gets spotted.
Like, yeah.
Runs into the SG. Yeah, he gets taken out by ball.
Yeah, like, look at Smoggy. Like, he never switched off NG. Like, they weren't committing to a re-push. Like, they just see if you can get a pick. You know, maybe Epps dies as well if that. Speaking of Epps, goes down. Just spam. Oh, wow. But yeah, 10-4 had to Uber. Bulk's dead here. Bulk's dead, yeah. 10-4 had to Uber first. They're trying to bait a re-push in. They've got a heavy as well.
Both soldiers down. The swords for this heavy to counteract that. Soul goes down.
They've got no one on the point, but this could work. This could work by Team Jasmine. Look at this.
Oh, they're just getting on the point, and they're capped.
Yeah, like, Yuki ran out to lower lobby as scouts to try to get something, but he got nothing. And then by the time that happened, like, their side got monstered. And it was a pretty easy cap, I think, in the end.
Watch Pez on this mid. He's going lower. And maybe walk up that right side, or just play a valley. He's walking straight up, right? Look at they're trading sides again. That's what happened to first mid as well.
I think Gio's probably gonna die here.